Welcome to the ultimate Marilyn Manson trivia. Are you ready to test your knowledge about one of the most controversial and influential figures in rock history? Let's dive into the dark and twisted world of Marilyn Manson and see how much you really know. 1. What was Marilyn Manson's birth name? Option A, Brian Warner. Option B, John Manson. Option C, Trent Reznor. Correct. Answer. Option A, Brian Warner. Did you know? Before becoming Marilyn Manson, Brian Hugh Warner was a quiet and artistic kid from Canton, Ohio. He studied journalism and even worked as a music critic before stepping onto the stage himself. His transformation into Marilyn Manson was part of an artistic concept, blending the innocence of Marilyn Monroe with the darkness of Charles Manson. This fusion of beauty and horror became his signature theme, influencing his lyrics, performances, and even fashion. 2. What was the original name of Marilyn Manson's band? Option A, The Spooky Kids. Option B, Antichrist Rising. Option C, Mechanical Animals. Correct. Answer, Option A, The Spooky Kids. Did you know? Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids started as an underground band in Florida in 1989. Their live shows were chaotic and theatrical, featuring disturbing imagery, fake blood, and shocking props. Manson took inspiration from shock rockers like Alice Cooper and punk icons like Iggy Pop. The band's early demos became cult classics, leading to their breakthrough in the alternative metal scene of the 90s. 3. What was the title of Marilyn Manson's debut studio album? Option A, Antichrist Superstar. Option B, Portrait of an American Family. Option C, Hollywood Correct. Answer, Option B, Portrait of an American Family. Did you know? Released in 1994, this album was produced by Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails. It featured a mix of industrial metal, shock rock, and satirical lyrics criticizing American culture. The song Lunchbox was inspired by Manson's childhood experience of being bullied and wanting to fight back. The album's themes of rebellion and anti-establishment ideology resonated with disenchanted youth, laying the foundation for Manson's dark persona. 4. Which Marilyn Manson song became a massive hit in the late 90s? Option A, The Beautiful People. Option B, The Dope Show. Option C, Sweet Dreams. Are made of this? Correct answer. Option C, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. Did you know? This eerie cover of the Eurythmics' 1983 hit was a game-changer for Manson. The slowed-down, industrial-style production turned a pop classic into a nightmare. The music video, featuring grotesque imagery and unsettling visuals, was banned in some countries. However, it catapulted Manson into mainstream fame, proving that he could take something familiar and make it uniquely disturbing. 5. Which album features the song The Beautiful People? Option A, Portrait of an American Family. Option B, Antichrist Superstar. Option C, Hollywood. Correct answer, Option B, Antichrist Superstar. Did you know? Released in 1996, Antichrist Superstar was Manson's breakthrough album, co-produced by Trent Reznor. The song's aggressive sound and politically charged lyrics criticized the obsession with beauty and power in society. Its music video, filled with disturbing Nazi-like imagery and twisted visual aesthetics, was one of the most controversial of the decade. The song remains one of Manson's biggest anthems. 6. What controversial book did Marilyn Manson publish in 1998? Option A, The Long Hard Road Out of Hell. Option B, Antichrist Superstar. Option C, mechanical animals. Correct. Answer, option A, the long, hard road out of hell. Did you know? This autobiography, co-written with Neil Strauss, details Manson's rise from a misunderstood kid to the most hated rock star in America. The book is filled with shocking stories about drugs, violence, and mind games. It also provides insight into his artistic vision and the psychological depth behind his persona. It became a bestseller and remains a cult classic among fans. 7. Marilyn Manson made a cameo in which David Lynch film? Option A, Mulholland Drive. Option B, Lost Highway. Option C, Twin Peaks. Fire Walk with Me. Correct answer. Option B, Lost Highway. Did you know? Manson and his bandmate Twiggy Ramirez appeared briefly in Lost Highway, 1997, a surreal horror film directed by David Lynch. Manson has cited Lynch as a major influence on his music and visual art. The film's eerie atmosphere and psychological horror match Manson's aesthetic perfectly. He later expressed interest in acting more, but preferred roles that aligned with his dark artistic style. 8. What was Marilyn Manson's highest charting single in the U.S.? Option A, The Beautiful People. Option B, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. Option C, The Dope Show. Correct answer, option B, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. Did you know? While The Beautiful People became his most famous original song, Sweet Dreams remains his highest charting hit on the Billboard Hot 100. The success of this cover helped him transition from an underground act to a mainstream shock rock icon. The song was heavily played on MTV, despite its disturbing video. Hacker 9. Which actress was engaged to Marilyn Manson in the late 90s? Option A, Christina Ricci. Option B, Dita Von Teese. Option C, Rose McGowan. Correct answer. Option C, Rose McGowan. Did you know? Manson and McGowan were one of the most talked-about couples of the late 90s. McGowan famously appeared in a sheer, nearly nude dress at the 1998 MTV VMAs alongside Manson, making headlines. Their relationship ended in 2001, with McGowan citing lifestyle differences. 10. What symbol frequently appears in Marilyn Manson's artwork and videos? Option A, a pentagram. Option B, a spider web. Option C, a cross with an extra line. Correct answer, option C, a cross with an extra line. Did you know? The double cross of Lorraine, often associated with Manson, is a historical symbol that as a logo to represent his opposition to organized religion and social norms. It appears in his stage designs, album covers, and music videos, reinforcing his anti-establishment image. How did you do? Let me know your score in the comments. Marilyn Manson is more than just a shock rocker. He's an artist who has challenged societal norms for decades. Whether you love him or hate him, his influence on rock, fashion, and culture is undeniable.